like Clark, I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop. No popcorn, I pop pistols. Reaming my body, clothing no issue. Bitch, you look sick, you need a tissue. You drop a body, I just might bless you. I'm metrosexual.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Wraith here, back with another video. Now, I made a video around a month ago talking about basically what to do if you found Fortnite boring and if you weren't going to have fun anymore. So I decided to remake this video because the game is definitely not at its best state at all, and a lot of people are frustrated, stop playing, or whatever the case is. And I'm sure a lot of you guys who even are still playing, most of your friends, just like mine, unfortunately probably aren't playing anymore. So it does get a little bit frustrating and it does get a little bit boring, but I promise you in this video I will try my best to help you make Fortnite fun again and enjoyable. I've been using a couple of these tricks, and honestly it has definitely made the game a little bit more enjoyable for me and kind of brought back the OG nostalgia feeling. But yeah, basically if you're looking forward to this video, make sure you slap a like button, comment what you want to see for a future video or why you actually find Fortnite boring. Like if there's a specific reason, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you guys don't know, I stream on Twitch every single day or almost every single day at WraithAM, and make sure you use creator code WraithFN in the item shop. Now let's get right into today's video. So at first, let's basically break down why you're not enjoying Fortnite anymore. And I'm just going to go around 3 to 4 reasons as to why I wasn't enjoying Fortnite anymore, or a lot of my friends ended up not playing anymore. And also, I'm assuming a lot of you guys probably had these reasons as well. But if you have, again, some specific reason or something that you're not enjoying Fortnite because of, let me know in the comments, because I'm actually very curious to see why you don't enjoy Fortnite anymore if it's not one of these reasons. But basically the first reason I see a lot happening and a lot of people complaining about is basically that the people are just too good nowadays. Like, it is quite unfortunate. The game has gone to a level where it's very competitive, and almost every single person you meet knows how to build, knows how to aim, and knows how to edit pretty well. Unfortunately, back in the days of Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, all the old seasons, most players wouldn't even build. They would just try and gunfight and bloom fight every single person they saw. The odd person that would build would most of the time win most fights. Like, I remember when me and my buddy first started building, we absolutely destroyed everyone. Shout out to my boy Tino, because he's the OG player I started playing with. But basically, back then, it was a way different game because it was fun. Like, no one really tried that hard. Obviously, like, if you had a couple wins, you were a god. If you didn't have any wins, you were a noob. But nowadays, who cares about wins? You have to have it in the thousands to be actually considered really good with wins, basically. So I get why it's just a little bit frustrating as to every single time you even hop in a solo, you hop in an arena, whatever the play is, whatever you're doing, even a squads, that there are some sweaty players. I know it's unfortunate, but this kind of happens with every single game, where eventually down the road, once you get better, once the game starts joining up a little bit and more people start playing it, eventually more people are going to start grinding it and playing more. And as you've seen with the release of Creative, allowing more people to practice as well as Playground, more people almost instantly got better because they could start spending hours and hours and hours in Creative, practicing their aim, practicing their editing, and practicing their building. You'll see players who are on controller or PC right now, and they're even grinding Creative 8-9 hours a day. And it's just like, most people are gonna be like, I just want to play this game after school for a couple hours. How am I supposed to catch up to these people who are grinding Creative 8 or 9 hours a day? Which is understandable. So that's one of the reasons why you might be bored, is just because people are too good nowadays. Now, this next one is basically due to the fact that you're overplaying and it's not just feeling fun anymore. So basically what I mean about this is, for those of you who are an OG, like for example me, I've been playing since Season 2, and this game is starting to feel pretty repetitive. Obviously, I still enjoy it, and I still make videos almost every single day because I do enjoy it, but I understand how this game starts to get repetitive also if you've been playing for a while. I know people who've been playing since Season 1 almost every single day since Fortnite came out, and they still grind every single day and still play every single day. And eventually, I can understand how some of you may have a burnout and just not feel the game anymore. You may be like, I've been playing this for a while, it's kind of boring, it's kind of repetitive, I just don't want to play anymore, which is, again, understandable. After a while, everything kind of loses its touch, and unfortunately, it doesn't get as enjoyable. Now, the last tip, and this is, well, not last tip, but the last reason as to why you might not enjoy Fortnite, and again, if you have a specific reason, let me know, but this is the last tip, why do I keep saying tip? I'm used to my tip videos. The last reason as to why people stop playing Fortnite is basically bad updates and Epic Games just making the game a little bit less enjoyable, whether it was removing Siphon or even adding Siphon into solos, whether it was at the addition of Glider Redeploy, the new mechs, the Drunk Rift, whatever it is, whatever you didn't find enjoyable, that taken out of Tilted Towers, whatever cases, there's definitely been some updates that people just have not enjoyed, and is the reason why a lot of people are leaving the game. And now if you just play the game for fun, I can completely see why you might not like the addition of Neo Tilted, or even whatever this brand new Tilted is where you basically can't build, or what the mechs or the Junk Rift or whatever, or maybe you even don't mind them, but you just don't like how they keep adding new things instead of keeping it OG. And I definitely know the competitive community is not liking Fortnite right now because they're adding a bunch of things gearing towards the earlier type players who are very young, and this is their first couple times playing Fortnite, so they can get the feeling of the victory royale. So basically you guys might be wondering, well, yeah, these are basically what I'm feeling, this is why I don't play anymore, this is why my friends don't play anymore, and you're like, okay, well, what do I do to make the game actually enjoyable again? Well, there's a couple tips I'm going to say that can hopefully help you guys make the game a little bit more fun, or you can even share to your friends and tell them to try it and see what they feel. But basically, the first one is stop playing so much. So basically what I mean about this is take a break, relax, take a break from Fortnite, go play COD, go play Grand Theft Auto, go play whatever game you want to play, or even go play Clash of Clans or something, doesn't matter. Take a little bit of a break, especially those of you who've been grinding since the game came out, or even Season 4, Season 3, whatever you want to say. If you've been playing for a while, go take a break. Every single time I take a small little break, granted I haven't taken that many breaks since Season 2, but when I have for a week or even a couple days, I just get that itch to come back to Fortnite and kind of feel how it feels to play again. And I know every single time I used to pick up my controller, and now I go on my keyboard and mouse and start to play Fortnite again after a small little bit of a break, the game just feels brand new to me. It feels like I haven't played it ever, and it feels like I've just never played it, and it's pretty a cool experience. It basically feels like it's a brand new game and I've never touched Fortnite, which is definitely a different kind of feeling. Now I understand that some of you may not feel this. You may be even taking a break for a couple weeks and you come back and it's just the same thing. It's not that enjoyable, which basically means you have to kind of switch up your mentality when going to Fortnite, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Now the next tip is, these are for the players who maybe don't want to take a break off Fortnite because they're trying to grind competitively, or they want to continue to get better, or whatever the case is, or they just don't want to take a break, which is understandable. The game is pretty fun for me, at least still. The first one is basically stop doing such a regiment practice style. So for example, if you're grinding this game and you really want to improve, I'm assuming you are grinding a little bit of creative, you're doing some customs, you're doing storm wars, whatever the case is, you probably have a pretty cycle of practices. So for example, when I was grinding competitive, I would do an aim at trainer for an hour, edit at course for an hour, then I do arena for an hour, do 1v1s and box fights for an hour, and then I do customs for the rest of the night. Now, unfortunately, after a while, that gets boring and it starts to get just not as enjoyable anymore because it's just a specific practice routine that you're doing over and over again. So what I suggest doing is kind of changing it up. Play a little bit of solos, play a little bit of squads, whatever basically. And that kind of goes into my next point, where stop playing the game so competitively just for a bit and still play the game, but play it more for fun. And like I said, play different game modes, like even do sniper shootout, like something like that, or try and build a sky base like with your friends, like the OG days, or do the one chest challenge. Just switch things up so you're maybe not grinding as much and you're actually playing the game to enjoy it and play it with your friends. Even if you don't have any friends online, find people through Discord, find people through squad fill, whatever the case is. You can always find more people to play. But if you're just grinding competitively all the time, it's understandable that if you're not getting money or you're not getting any better, you feel like you're plateauing, that you're going to start getting a little bit frustrated and maybe a little bit bored. So switch things up, try and find a way to make the game a little bit more enjoyable for you. Now this last tip I'm going to give to make it more enjoyable is basically grind more creative. Well, not grind creative, but play more creative. And you guys might be saying, well, didn't you just say, like, don't do creative as much? Not really. What I mean about creative is do things that seem enjoyable. If you enjoy Storm Wars, do more Storm Wars instead of playing. Like, I really enjoy Storm Wars. It's probably my favorite thing to do on Fortnite right now is play Storm Wars with my viewers on Twitch. You can do death maps. You can do like scissors death runs. You can do prop hunt. You can do so many things on creative maps that are just so enjoyable to do. You can do hide and seek, whatever you want to do. There's almost no limitation to what you can do on creative. It definitely makes the game a little bit more spicy, and you can do it even once a week if you want. And it's just a little relaxation time, a little bit fun, and a little bit different from the normal battle royale where you go in every single day and play every single day. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, make sure you slap a like button, comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Make sure you use creator code WraithFN in the item shop, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace!